The piece of art I chose to research was made by Archibald Motley. It portrays the Harlem Renaissance. Archibald Motley grew up in New Orleans and graduated from the School Art Institute of Chicago. He is most famous for his chronic colored paintings. Archibald was mixed race and never felt secure about his identity. He was very confused as to which race to identify with, how to be a part of both communities, and which one he should be a part of. He expressed his feelings of confusion and his thoughts about his black culture through his paintings. The Harlem Renaissance was a period in the 1920s where a literary movement occurred that centered in Harlem, New York. It was a time where black consciousness became more apparent and many people began to have a greater understanding and appreciation for the black culture. It was a progression in literature, art, music, parties, and knowledge. The Harlem Renaissance was a major step in the African American society. During this time, there was a much greater appreciation for the black arts. This painting was created during a time where blacks were forced to live in certain areas. Although this was the case, African Americans were able to create a vibrant community where their jobs and businesses were centrally located. The goal of this painting was to embrace the happy times while capturing the art during an era of dark racial injustices. Motley wanted to show how the African Americans created their own culture within the hardships of being black at that time. The painting is of black men and women at a bar, drinking, dancing, and truly enjoying themselves. It is known to be Motley's most popular and celebrated paintings of all time. The figures in the painting appear to walk in the nightclub and leave all their troubles behind. The dancing represents jazz, the singing portrays happiness. It's all just a very, very vibrant, enjoyable environment. It is said that Motley's use of vivid colors is to express the liveliness of the scene. It is painted on an oil canvas so that Motley can mix and blend colors in order to portray the event at its liveliest. The relevance of this painting to today, and the reason I chose it for this project, is because we must continue to remind ourselves of this time in history where blacks were poorly treated yet made the most of their situation. Even in the hardest of times, when racial hatred was severe, they refused to let their culture dissipate. Today, there are many examples of groups of people that overlook racial situations. As we look at this painting, we continue to be happy, positive, upbeat, lively people. But when we begin to recognize what was going on at the time, we realize that it's not lively, happy, upbeat, or enjoyable. It's the complete opposite. Through this painting, I wanted to send a message, just like Archibald Motley did. Do not overlook racial issues. They are occurring everywhere, but we have to recognize them. We also must admire and respect the African American culture and society for continuing to keep their culture alive during one of the most darkest times in history.